Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I am on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you're clicking that button below. I know I've been gone for a little while, probably about a month. Unfortunately, I got really busy with just local orders and I was filming them, but then when I was going back through the footage, I noticed that either I had no beginning, but I had a middle, or I had like a middle but no end. So it was kind of like a mixture of a bunch of hodgepodge, and I was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and scratch everything, which really sucks, but unfortunately that is my fault, so I do apologize. But I definitely want to start the new year 2023 definitely diving into my YouTube channel, diving into my Etsy account, really helping or really growing my business, I guess is what I should say. So today I'm actually just gonna do a quick video of just a mock-up I'm gonna work on for a Etsy order, and hopefully, you know, just by doing a little bit of here and there, adding to the store, it's going to help promote myself. And then hopefully later on throughout the year, we could look at doing like, you know, Etsy promotions to see how those work, things like that. So I've already gone ahead, I created the image. Basically, I'm gonna keep it super simple. I'm just gonna do a number along with a name. Again, I just made up the name just because it is for my Etsy store, and just kind of building that up. So I actually created everything off of Chroma, which is a software that is provided to you when you purchase your Ricoma machine. Again, I have the Ricoma MT1501, so 15 just basically means it's a 15 needle head machine. And I basically have some scrapped fabric that I'm going to use, and let's kind of get rolling. I did purchase the physical number off of an Etsy store. I can go ahead and list them below, just because it is basically giving you 3 layers. So it does a mock-up, then you can do your fabric, and then your final stitch. And I don't recall how much I purchased it for, but it is 0 through 9. So I think that it is perfect for just, you know, for any Etsy embroidery people who are looking to make t-shirts. So anywho, let me quit rambling and messing up my words, and we're just gonna get right into it. So as you guys just seen, I went ahead, I hooped the shirt. I did buy a mighty hoop, I did splurge. I definitely should do a review on them and just kind of give you my opinions. So I definitely need to do a video on that. Currently right now what I'm going to actually be doing is, since I am using fabric, this is what I'll be using. Aren't they so cute? I know it's like pawish. Don't quote me on it, guys. But I know it's like a kid's cartoon. But because you are using fabric, you do need to apply this heat and bond. You can pick this up at Joann's. I purchased a giant roll, and it's going to last you a while because you're only using just a small bit in order to just cover the fabric size you are using. So typically what I do, to be honest with you, is I will actually stitch out the first outline. I'll kind of get a vision to see how big the number is going to be, and then I'm going to cut it out, so therefore I'm actually not wasting a lot of fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. By the way, it's called Paw Patrol. I knew I was on the right direction. So, all right, so I did my outline of my number 5, so I can kind of get a visual of that. Let's just go ahead and cut. So, about yay big. And then just so you guys are aware, there's a texture side. I don't know if you can really see it or not. That side needs to go down on the fabric, and you guys cannot see me at all. So, hold on. Okay. And I just put this over here, just protection. I just rather be safe than sorry. Okay. And just peel it away. So basically all you're gonna see is that there is a bit of a gloss. Basically this is going to allow it to stick on the t-shirt a lot better without it like moving and shifting around. Also, when it is embroidering, trust me, if you do not do this step, the fabric can end up like creasing and then basically ruin your entire product. Because before I knew what I was doing, that definitely happened to me. All right, I'm gonna stop hunching over and let's get over there. All right, so one thing that I do want to mention, like I said, I did do the first outline. You need to make sure when you are doing these projects, you are doing automatic manual. I thankfully was here and I did catch it before it did anything. Basically what that means is that it's going to start the project when I hit start, but then when it's done, it's going to stop. So it's going to allow me to put on my design and then stitch again. So that's very, very important. Whether you have a Ricoma, whatever, any machine, you need to make sure that when you are doing fabric, that you are doing automatic manual. So it's stopping after every design. So if you need to lay fabric, cut the fabric, yada, yada, yada. So now our most important thing is making sure that this pattern is going to be laying the correct way. And obviously, you do want to make sure that, like, I mean, unfortunately you are dealing with fabric and cutting out and stuff like that. So let's do right there. Let's hit start. So I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm not extremely satisfied with the turnout of this. I don't know. Well, one, I do know what happened. I guess when I put my hoop on the right hand side, I actually didn't lock it into place. Technically I did one the first time, and look how horrible this came out. That one, I have no earthly idea what happened. You can definitely tell where it went way over on this one. So clearly I noticed that this 5 was really small. So I scratched that. I made another one. I made the 5 a little bit larger. Therefore you can try to get the character's face is in them. Obviously I'm going to clean this up. It's not too bad. I just need to clean up like right here. There's some stitching that came through, and you definitely need to make sure that when you are cutting around the fabric, you're getting as close to the stitch line as possible. To be honest with you, it's not that I wasn't getting close enough to it. It was just that, like I mentioned, my hoop on the right hand side did not clip in. So when I finally clipped it in after cutting it all out, it obviously messed up the track a little bit. So honestly guys, it's just living and learning. I do have complaints about the Mighty Hoop, to be honest, and I did contact Mighty Hoop. I want to do a video on it, but as you can see, I have this like burn mark here. I'm going to try my hardest to get that out, and let's see what we're able to do. I'm just gonna, let's try to do a before and after and try to do some cleanup. Now, if I was selling this, I would actually put Tender Touch on the back, but since I'm not and it's just a mock-up, there's no sense of me wasting it. Basically, I would have just pulled off the back like you just seen, probably clean up these threads a little bit, and just put the Tender Touch on it, so of course it doesn't create irritation. Alright, so, like I kind of touched base a little bit, just want to make sure that when you are doing this, guys, just make sure that your hoop is better secure than what I did. To be honest with you, if I was selling this, I probably would redo it a third time, just because personally I'm just OCD when it comes to that. The outcome is not horrible. Here's the outcome. I actually went with like the baby blue outline just to match kind of the background, and then Cooper to match the little firefighter dog. So I think it came out really good. Of course, there are some adjustments I could do better with the thread showing here, a little here. But otherwise, I did clean it up fairly well. I will admit to that. And then, like I mentioned with the burn mark, guys, just definitely keep a bottle of water with a little bit of conditioner. Not only that, but I get a lot of compliments that my clothes actually smell really good when people do receive them. So I do end up spraying a lot of my products that I do end up shipping out. One, not just because I want it to smell good, but two, honestly, I do get a lot of burn marks. And again, we'll dedicate a video to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any recommendations for me definitely leave them below. I mean, this is a community I want to grow and definitely, you know, give advice to you guys. You guys give advice to me and definitely kind of improve together. So do appreciate you guys for watching. If you can, make sure you do subscribe below. Anybody who watches this video, that's one person closer to my goal, so I definitely would appreciate it. And then if you like, you can also check out my Facebook group. I don't post, or not my Facebook group, what am I talking about? I do have a Facebook account for my business, but if you want, you can follow me on Instagram under Brittany in Florida. I post more personal stuff there than I do business. And yeah, I do a lot more TikToks now, but that is geared towards more crafting stuff. So kind of growing the community everywhere that I can, and I appreciate everyone who helps me get to that goal. So again, sorry, video went a little long, but I do appreciate you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.